Hey, what's going on everybody? My name is British Guy Gaming, and today I'm going to be going over how Peragus mining facility is actually a masterclass of a planet and how it deserves so much more credit than it does. So straight up, for anyone who's doubtful about me here, compare Peragus 2, the start of it, to The Walking Dead. Your protagonist waking up alone, confused, and surrounded by dead things. Both the start of The Walking Dead and Peragus is exactly the same in that sense. If you want to go a bit deeper, you can say in The Walking Dead they're attacked by things that aren't human. In this game you're attacked by something that's not human with droids. But let's stop straying away from the planet itself and let's look more at the planet. Everything in Kotor has a, well, not in Kotor, but in Peragus at the moment, has a dark colour. If you look here, all the Kotor tanks are a dark red. Their uniforms are a dark red of the miners. Well, not dark red of the miners, but dark colours. Nothing about the starting room or the entire area is bright or colourful, except one thing. The main protagonist's Kotor tank. It's a light blue, it's a light colour, it's not hard, it's not gradient, it's not dark. It's the light of this entire planet stems from your character, stems from the light he brings and the hope he brings, not just to this planet, but it highlights the hope he brings to the rest of the game. As we know, canon-wise, that's no longer canon, the exile becomes light, he was a light-sided man, or woman even, and he helps bring hope and brings peace, for the most part. These dark colours, this tone it sets, this dark, dreary, breaking tone, sets up the rest of the game perfectly. The whole game is about how dark the world's become. Compared to the first game, it's so much darker. Its entire tone is dark. Nar Shaddaa, riddled with the Exchange, Onderon, Mist of a Civil War, Duxon, a broken down clan trying to rebuild, Telos, a dying planet due to the actions that happen on Peragus 2, Tatooine, a dead planet. All these planets are dark, dull, broken, crippled, just like Peragus 2 is, and Peragus 2 sets out this tone perfectly for the rest of the game. You want to talk about how something else sets the tone? The droids that hunt the people, the miners. The miners are getting tracked by are getting killed by something they didn't know they were going to get killed by. They're being hunted by something they're unknown, an assassin's droid and the mining droids. Sound familiar because swap the miners for the exile, swap the droids for the Sith Lords, Scion and Nihilus. It's the same thing. People unaware they're being hunted are now quickly being hunted and killed. In the case of exile, he's not killed, but he's definitely hunted and definitely attacked, just like the miners are. It's like wolves trapping in a boar, is basically what happens. Main example of this, the dormitories. The miners are pinned in, they're killed, and they're gassed out. Even the live characters you meet are dark. Kreia, the first body human you find, wears a dark brown and a dark yellow. Atton wears a dark brown. They're dark characters. They set the tone for the rest of the characters that they're dark. They've got something in them that's not light, that's not pure. Like the first game example with Bastila, she had bright colours that showed she was pure, she was good. These characters don't have that. The only character in this entire area that breaks the repetition of being dark is the assassin droid. The assassin droid is upbeat, he's a bright, shiny silver. And that's how you know not to trust him. He breaks the pattern that's emerged from the planet because he's trying to appeal to the character, he's trying to look upbeat, he's trying to draw you into a sense of security so he can take you for his own gain. This obviously, you can link all these points I've just made further on in the game. Everything that seems bright and optimistic, the Euphorians project, bright and optimistic, gets crushed by Zerka, they get killed. The game teaches you not to have high expectations for good things to last well. It doesn't happen. Another thing that's done perfectly. The entire plot of this game you can narrow down to the plot in Peragus. We've got the main plot, basically Kreia. If we ignore the killing, it's Kreia manipulating the Exile in order to do what she needs to do in order to kill the Force. That's her main goal. She wants the Force to be killed because she hates it. Now we'll take HK50 in place of Kreia. He manipulates Cortez. Cortez has allies just like the Exile has companions. HK50 manipulates Cortez and his allies to get what he needs done, just like how Kreia manipulates the Exile and his companions to get her job done. The entire plot is exactly the same. They're using certain characters for personal gain. And the main link between these two people are the Exile. Kreia wants to use the Exile to kill the Force for her gain. HK50 wants the Exile because that's what he's been hired to do. The entire plot of the game can be summed down into the plot of Peragus. And the entire tone of Peragus is set out within the vicinity of the entire game. But obviously that is just my opinion, and it is more of an analytical view in compared to how you'd normally play if it's just a tutorial level. But my name has been British Guy Gaming. I hope you did enjoy that. It's a different video and I do want to make more like these if it's well received, if people agree with me or not. But anyway, I will see you next time. Goodbye.